Hello. Thank you for listening to and watching Own Options. On this return episode of the podcast, we have friend of the program, Brendan Kelly, singer, songwriter, so many things. He's on to promote some shows that are coming up. We discuss many things. We discuss War on Easter, which is happening in Birmingham, Alabama, on March 14th. You can get tickets at redscare.net, or you can go to waroneaster.com. We discuss pinball. We discuss many a thing. Great conversation. Go check out Brendan on the road. March 12th, St. Louis, Missouri at the Sinkhole. This is Road to War on Easter, featuring Brendan, Tightwire, and the group I'm in, the Handsome Scoundrels. Then March 13th, Road to War on Easter will be in Nashville at the Cobra. Same Tightwire and Handsome Scoundrels. Then March 14th, Birmingham, Alabama at Trim Tab Brewing. This will be War on Easter itself. We'll have some fun stuff planned. It'll be good. Brendan, Tightwire, Handsome Scoundrels, Birmingham locals, Penny Circus, and the Enough Already's going to be a good one. And then he's going over to England around Manchester Punk Fest. He'll be April 2nd at London. I think I'm saying that right. At London, New Cross Inn with Dead to Me. April 3rd, he'll be in Bristol at Rough Trade, Bristol, with Dead to Me. And then April 4th, Manchester Punk Fest. Yeah, go to redscare.net to get tickets for all Brendan shows. You can go to waroneaster.com to get the War on Easter shows. Yeah. Go follow @YouAtOptions everywhere. Go follow the Handsome Scoundrels. Yeah. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy.
To use my background. I don't have enough processing power to make a cool background.
Oh shit! What were you gonna use?
I mean, I was just gonna fucking put a background in, be fun, do a little fun.
That's fun. But I'm saying, do you have a go-to background?
The thing that looks the most like outer space, especially if it's like a condominium with huge windows in outer space.
Oh,
that's what I always really go for.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, it gives me that feeling of being really on the cutting edge of purchasing power.
Yeah. As somebody who has to deal with technology stuff, on the daily, I enjoy when people they feed into, or they lean into that.
Yeah, I call it early stage post-capitalism. In the galaxy, everything's free, man.
Are you Brendan Kelly? Sorry, I'll introduce you right now as.
Yeah, hey, that's me. Me. I'm Brendan.
You're a sci-fi man?
I find a little sci.
Do you? But one thing I enjoy about you.
Okay,
I talk about many things I enjoy about you.
I love it.
Well, and then I have a list of grievances. Well.
Perfect. As
everyone
does.
I'm a literary guy, and you also like literary stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And so I appreciate that. That's all I was going. That's all I had.
Yeah. Well, that's great. I mean, it's funny because I don't know that now I still see the necessity for books as much as I did when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Because there's just so many ways to tell stories or express points of view or relay historical fucking significant moments or whatever.
Yeah.
Are books like the best way to consume that? I don't know. I mean, like, there's like a huge part of me. It's like books, people that read books, they're fucking smart. People that just like sit around and get their information from TV are stupid. But I grew up when there was 4 channels and
Right.
there was nothing smart on TV. And now it's like, there's fucking TikToks about cognitive science and the fucking, string theory, the theoretical end of the universe. So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah. I was thinking while you're saying that, I was like, yeah, like you don't need to read like a 900 page Russian novel to figure out life stuff anymore.
Right.
People still do it.
I think that's beautiful, but it's like,
Yeah.
there's also something beautiful in like a lot of like works of classical music.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that I'm gonna like pop it on when I want to like fucking get psyched,
Yeah, brother.
It's I don't know. I mean, there's like a huge part of me that's like, no, books are important because it exercises your brain.
Yeah.
But I just take for granted that that's true.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I don't know that like watching a show exercises your brain less than reading a book. I mean, a lot more senses are being like bombarded at once.
Yeah.
And like you have to think about something when you're reading it. I guess that's one thing. And your imagination does kind of run wild. And when you're watching TV, really, what are you doing? You're scrolling through like the list of titty bars on your phone,
Hottest titty bars in Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah.
I can rattle off one.
Go ahead.
But, you gotta use Google. Yeah.
Go ahead. What's the one?
Oh, the furnace.
The furnace. Is that a womb reference, you think? Or does it have a lot of ferns and it's like a pun?
Yeah, it's a very plant-based strip club. No, in Birmingham, there is a big dilapidated furnace that, in the early 1900s, people were working there, called Slaw's Furnace. And I think it's a reference to there's a lot of like iron references and like metal references, like metal as in the material.
Yeah.
Up here. But yeah, I think it's
like the Necronomicon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, that have you felt, is there a moment recently where you watched a Vine or something and you're like, fuck, that hit me?
Vine. Can you still do that?
Not Vine, fucking
TikTok,
whatever we're on.
No, not really. I mean, I'm too old, like I consume my fucking information the old fashioned way, but I know this dude, Jason Pargin. I don't know how you say his name, but I like his writing. And he also is like a kind of like prolific TikToker. He's my age. And he used to be the editor in chief at cracked.com, like when it was good and weird. And some of his TikToks are pretty fucking out there, man. Like, I don't know. I don't want to get into it, like do his stand-up routine, the equivalent of that. But like, yeah, he definitely has some interesting things to say. And, he disseminates it on TikTok and it's pretty interesting. It's not the same as reading one of his books, but his books are like 75% great. And then like there's 30% where I'm like, this is obviously like, he just like took me out of it. And now I'm reading a book by a guy who thinks he's very clever,
Oh no, too much.
But he is very clever, but
yeah. So went to the well.
Yeah.
Too many times. Yeah.
Like when you like see the show Reacher?
Oh yeah.
Like when it's like, and the gang, the cartel, they put you in a chair, they cut your eyelids off, and they rape your daughter right in front of you, and then they put TVs all the way around you so you can't not see it no matter where you look. And it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like I see you like concocting this like most villainous person in the world in your head. And it's like,
yeah,
right. Yeah, that would be terrible. It would be a very terrible thing to have happen. But it's so cartoonish that like whether that happens for real or not, I don't believe it,
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what I'm talking about.
It reminds me of like I don't know. It's kind of like when a good horror movie goes crazy and it's like a new thing in the genre of horror,
Yeah.
like Saw or something,
Right.
and
Right.
like, but then they're like, oh wow, this did so well. Let's try and whatever, paint the Mona Lisa like 10 more times, and
Yeah, totally. It looks like what? Is that Seven Samurai where he hacks off the dude's arm and the blood, or he stabs him and the blood just like shoots all over the place for like 10 seconds, and it was the start of like over the top practical effects.
so, yeah.
Anyway, but black and white movies are none of my business, man. But one thing I do know is one day before too long, my kids are going to be in college or something, and they're going to have to like fucking watch The Godfather, and they're going to act like they just read War and Peace when they're done with it.
It's true.
They're going to be like, the shit was so slow, and it took like 3 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that raises the fucking question. Do you really need more than 3.5 hours to consume like one piece of fucking content?
It's a long time.
Like, if you're reading a book forever, it's like, are you really reading the book forever, or are you just like parceling out the time that you read it
right.
so sparsely because it's so daunting? I don't know, man. I'm not trying to figure it all out today,
We're going to figure it out right now, Brandon.
Okay, great.
No,
great.
We're trying to watch, haven't started yet due to the time, relationship, but the One Battle After Another.
Oh yeah.
Watch that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. It's like almost 3 hours long.
Yeah, it's good. I like it more than I've liked a lot of Paul Thomas Anderson films. I have traditionally, I'd find his lack of humanity to be like a little bit jarring. And I don't know, because people say that they don't see that in his movies, so maybe it's just like the way I programmed and the way he's programmed are like at odds. But like,
have you seen the film There Will Be Blood? That's pretty.
I've not seen the whole movie actually, but I've watched.
It's great.
Large swaths of it, and it seems like it's pretty enjoyable. But it's not like there's any point where I like anyone in it.
Oh no, they're all bad.
I mean,
people.
And like, I don't know where this like nets out on things that are like politically incorrect to say, but Paul Dano is so gross looking to me that it doesn't matter what the fuck's up. I'm not going to be on his side. Well, I mean, I'm kind of on his side in a like, oh, the Elephant Man kind of way. But
sure, they bring Paul Dano out on a leash into the middle of the room and spotlight on him.
He just looks like every kid when I was like a little kid in Missouri that used to like beat my ass and steal my toys, like when I was just like playing on the sidewalk.
Yeah, he kind of like a Gummo. He could have been. He would have raked in a lot of money in Gummo.
He would have been the fucking bottom bitch in Gummo.
You grew up in Missouri?
Well, I lived in Missouri until I was 10.
Okay.
So there's not really a lot of lore there.
Sure.
I think we kind of got through it all, actually.
Yeah.
Like, getting my ass kicked by like fucking beef jerky looking little fucking buzzards,
Yeah. That's Missouri's okay,
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's my point of differentiation here in Chicago.
Yeah.
I have hillbilly roots,
I can relate to that. I feel you.
Yeah.
The one thing I did want to ask you that is about yourself and your music.
Yes.
Go on.
No, I'm saying yes. Continue.
I don't think I've talked to you about this before. The birds.
Yes.
All the bird references.
Oh, you know what? That's a fucking accident, dude.
Is that an accident?
Yeah. I like birds?
It seems like you do.
It does. It does seem like I do. But like the Falcon, that was like just a bombastic name for a band. I thought it sounded fucking hilarious. I was like, what kind of a band would be the Falcon? That's fucking cool. And in the Wandering Birds, I was reading about the Wandervogel or whatever, which is these kids in Nazi Germany, and they were like pretty much across the board, like gay or trans or like just like not white, and not Christian,
Sure.
and they all, rather than like get like pushed into this like sort of Play-Doh processing plant of ideology,
Yeah.
like escaped to the woods, and they lived up there just like fucking and dancing and like planned like essentially whatever the 1930s equivalent of punk rock is,
Oh.
you know, and like dressing like punks. And
Yeah.
every once in a while they'd go down to like a Hitler Youth encampment, and they'd beat the shit out of everybody and steal all their food and go back to the woods.
That's pretty sick.
And like they were never like they never got.
Yeah.
And so I was like, man, these fucking kids are cool as shit. And there's the Wandervogel, and I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And it was the Wandering Birds. So
that's pretty sick.
It was just because I liked the idea of that this band was originally supposed to be called the Coke Horse, like HORSE.
Yeah.
And my booking agent, Lawrence Arms booking agent,
not having it.
What?
Not having it.
She was like, "Do you never want to play a show or sell any records?"
You like playing shows?
Yeah. I was like, "Oh, no, I do." And I think time has seen that name as a hero. Like if we would have gone really well, I think it's a fun name. So,
but even Beaks.
Oh yeah, you know that's just my name, man. BK.
I didn't. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I got
bird centric.
I have a cloaca instead of a penis, so maybe that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I fucking barf and shit and cum out of the same thing.
Wow, just one hole? That's all you need?
Yeah, it's just like one big oscillating fucking caterpillar mouth.
Anything more than one hole is masturbation.
Yeah, you're just wasting time. You're wasting time. You got too many workers.
I want to so I'm not a big, this is gonna relate, I'm not a big like nicotine guy.
Yeah,
just one of the vices that I never strapped to me. But over the past weekend, I was talking to my buddy about like the nicotine pouches, like Zins and whatnot. There's like a million of them now. And he was like, "Yeah, you should do them for like work because they make you like just kind of like level out." I'm like, "Okay." So I tried one on Monday.
Go ahead.
And I did about 40 minutes, and I was like, "Ooh, I feel weird." I took it out and I threw up immediately.
I was gonna say you had to be just be barfing like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I mean, like that shit, like that chewing tobacco stuff. You really have to like fucking want it bad, because like every time I've fucking tried that, I've just been like, "Oh, I'm gonna be throwing up now," and it's just like, yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
It was, luckily there was a empty Amazon box near me, because when you're about to throw up and you're inside, you're like, "Oh shit,"
Yeah, no, it's
the point of no return.
That is like a fucking Easter egg in a video game, though. When you find something to barf into that's also disposable, you contain the barf.
Yeah,
that's kudos to you, my friend.
Thank you. Yeah, it was very like, it's happening right now.
Yeah, I think my kid's into that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, I guess here's a little bit of parenting, stock taking.
I'll take it.
Of course he's into that shit. I find that shit among his items. But I'm like, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe he's just holding it for a friend.
Holding it for a friend, baby.
But yeah, I think we've just moved past that just now. We're on to the next phase, which is acceptance.
Sure. Yeah. There's worse stuff. It's
hey, if you're not 17 years old with a couple of Zins,
rocking some Zins, yeah,
maybe a vodka.
That's well, I told my buddy, I was like, "Yeah, I puked from that," and he's like, "Well, your punishment is to do the whole can now." like old school, like
Oh,
smoke
yeah.
the whole fucking carton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's it been going?
Well, I just did the one. I'm an adult, Brendan. I can do what I want,
Damn, that is fucking. Where's that advice been all my life?
Hey, but yeah, we got some shows coming up.
Yeah, we
March.
do. I'm stoked, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
St. Louis, where I used to live,
Yeah,
where most of my family is buried, and the ones who are buried live. And Nashville.
Nashville is
rock and roll town. Rock and roll
Yeah.
town.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about Nashville is like you go into let's say a Macy's, and in your little section of the revolving door,
right,
is a country band just playing just for you. and they're in each one of the little revolving door sections.
Yeah. God, I can't. I'm just trying to get in here.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, we got it. You want to come see us? Yeah, we're playing today. We're playing at the Subway. The sandwich place, the Subway. Yeah.
Like, oh. Get you a Black Forest ham. We're gonna be doing Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah,
I mean, great. But then Birmingham, we're doing Birmingham Easter,
which I believe. Oh no, I played Birmingham once before with Against Me.
Do you remember where?
It was an upstairs place, like sort of like what seemed like a downtown cul-de-sac almost.
Oh.
Does that make any sense? Like a T intersection where there's like maybe an upstairs theater like right at that intersection.
Was it like the Syndicate Lounge?
No, I think it had a name like the Orpheum Theater or something like that.
Oh shit!
But it was not big.
Mm-hmm.
That's always been my dream, is to open like a fucking shitty dive bar called like the Palladium. That would be fucking badass.
The Palladium by Live Nation, tiny ass bar.
Yeah. So, little shit kicking fucking dusty bar. One pinball machine. One old woman that will fuck anybody in there.
Yeah. Does she work in there?
Couple old men that do the same. They're everywhere.
But yeah, that's gonna be sick.
Yeah, it's gonna be really fun.
Yeah, man.
It's a part of the world where I don't traditionally have much of an audience.
You don't know that?
But no, I'm saying in the past, it's been rougher for me and for the bands I've been in the South, and as a result, we've kind of stayed away because it's like it costs money to go on tour, and if you're not making money back, it's like, hey, we could just like not do the South, and then we make 3 times more money. Because you guys into that idea, and we're only gone for a week and a half instead of 3 weeks.
That's fair.
So, but it's only like served to our detriment ultimately. Like, there's like atrophied muscles that would be hard to get back, and especially as like a old man with an acoustic guitar.
I understand, but
what I mean is, I'll be extra excited to see you if you go.
Yeah.
So please come on out. Let's hang out and party.
Oh yeah.
I'll take you to the furnace. I'll buy you a lappy.
It's gonna be sick,
I can't wait. Tightwire.
Tightwire.
Those kids.
They're fun. Yeah. Good group.
Are you driving? Are you driving us all?
Just Handsome Scoundrels and you.
Great.
Yeah. Because that's too many people in the van. You've been in the van. It's
How many scoundrels are there?
2 more 3 scoundrels altogether.
2 scoundrels, and of that, how many of them are actually handsome?
All 3, 100%.
Really? Huh?
Well, you see me.
Yeah. Yep. Ooh, yeah, it's gonna be a fucking hot time in the old town tonight.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna make sure the AC doesn't work either.
Yeah, dude.
Great.
The fucking onion pierogi smell.
Oh,
we feel right at home.
What? Can we? What's can we talk about, is there anything in the fire music wise for you
Yeah,
going
man.
on that
I
we can talk
have
about?
I have a new Lawrence Arms, my part of a new Lawrence Arms record written.
Ooh.
And I've kind of like written so many songs and not gotten any feedback on them. I guess I require that for the process more than I thought, because it's like, the Lawrence Arms put out a record in 2021, and that was like right at the pandemic's start.
Man.
So we never even toured on that. And then since then, I've written a whole other record, but I don't even know how people felt about the last record. So it's like I haven't had time to like
What was the last one?
geo-target
last one?
myself. What? Skeleton Ghost, yeah. And I mean, I put out the Wandering Birds record since then too.
Yeah.
That's the last thing I put out, I guess. And it's just hard to fucking keep writing and throwing things into like the void,
Sure.
I've got this record, I've got these songs, enough for a record, enough for a whole record, actually.
Yeah.
That I'm pretty stoked on, and I'm still writing, but it's like it's become really hard. I'm just like, I can't do this. It doesn't feel like it's for anything almost. So I'm just writing to compete with myself, and I like.
Do you usually when you're writing, you're like, for the purpose of putting out like an album or EP
I
or whatever?
think that it doesn't become like art until somebody else hears it with fresh ears, and then their interpretation of it. That's what the art is.
Sure.
What I'm doing is just like carpentry,
Carpentry. Yeah. Okay.
And so that's what's really inspiring to me, is the idea that someone will hear it and they'll imbue it with something that I never even could have possibly thought of.
Yeah.
Or like feel like such a kinship with the idea that I did think of.
Yeah.
Whatever. And like, I mean, which isn't to say I write for like other people, but
right.
I've said this a lot to various people for different reasons, but like, I was such a big fanboy of punk rock that I got in a van and lived in it for 30 years.
Yeah.
So it's like the impact of these songs and the fact that like people take the time to listen to them is not lost on me. It's not nothing. I can't sit there and be like, oh man, I just write for me, like I'm not pandering to anyone, because I don't even know how to do that, honestly. A few times I've tried to like pander, I've been like, this is the worst garbage ass song I've ever heard. So
yeah,
I don't think I have that skill. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely a huge part of it that involves people receiving the transmission.
Yeah, it's ringing your bell and somebody hears it, that sort of thing. Yeah. No. But yeah, we've spent a little bit of time together on the road.
That's true.
That's a thing I enjoy, because people come up, I'm not blowing smoke up your butt because you're there. I'm just saying truths that you can't argue with. But people coming up to you and being like, "Hey, man, this lyric, yada yada yada," and you're very cordial. You're not like, "Whatever, man." I'm sure some people could be like total turds and be like, "Can you give me some time? Can you give me some? I just got here. Can you give me some space?" That sort of kind of rock star bullshit.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Again, it's like I know what it feels like. Just be like super into something, and I'm the same kid as anybody that comes up to me. So it's like,
yeah,
I don't know, and that's not to say that like I probably haven't at some point been a dick to somebody, and it's not to say also that like there aren't people that are dicks that are like feel that they're like entitled to my time and my attention, and like get furious when I'm like hey, thanks. I really got to go do this right now. And they're like,
Yeah,
what the
I got
fuck,
that.
man? You know, my favorite guy is the guy that's like, and this guy is more common than you'd think, because it's going to sound like I'm talking about like one specific instance, but I'm not.
Yeah, archetype.
It's like,
guy. Yeah.
see that woman over there? She fucking loves you, man. I don't give a fuck about you, okay? I don't give a fuck if you live or die, but she loves you, so you better be fucking cool to her.
Oh,
And
he's
without a doubt, this woman is like, oh my God.
But this guy's like defending his lady, being like,
yeah, and I'm like, yeah, slow down, dude. Like, I'm like, I was just trying to like get this hummus to the backstage. I wasn't coming out here to like fucking push your girl down the stairs.
Yeah, I just got my hoagies. I got a hoagie that I just got from the bar and trying to fucking chill. Yeah, I did feel weird on this last run. I forced you to introduce me to somebody.
Oh, that was great. It was totally funny because you you're like, you know, the guys from AFI. I'm like, no, I really don't. Which was true, as you discovered.
Sure. Yeah.
And you're like, come on, you know, I love this guy and he's right here. And I was like, yeah, okay. See what we can do. And
Sure.
What is my fucking entree with this guy? Hey, remember when you were in that band with Matt Skiba? He humiliated you on stage in front of everybody? He's one of my best friends, and I was there kicking it with him the whole time. Yeah. And I watched that all happen. Anyway, this is my friend Michael.
Well, I appreciated it, and I was like, because we were in a little coffee bar.
Yeah, he had no business doing that job if he didn't want to be harassed.
Yeah, we weren't, you know, if we weren't at a AFI show and they were like about to go on stage in like 15 minutes, you know,
right?
But it was fun. He was definitely like taken aback. But
he was like, thanks for reminding me of that horrible chapter in my life. And I don't know who you are. Maybe your friend is better.
But in my brain, I was like, well, this is the time. I don't know. I'm never going to see this guy again, probably in this capacity, you know.
And that man's name? Hunter Biden.
Hunter Biden. Yeah. You gave me a laptop, which was weird.
Oh, I thought it was a lap dance.
That too. You know, but it's fun. Good shit. It's yeah, it's weird out there rocking and rolling, but it's great.
Yeah, it is. It is. You'll meet some weird characters. You'll meet some characters.
Yeah. Yeah. What else is there? What's like I told you this is my first episode back, so I'm kind of.
I mean,
we're figuring it out.
You're hitting it out of the park, man.
Oh, thanks, brother.
Yeah, hey. That's I was a little late getting on because it's winter. So I'm stuffy, as one is in the winter. Yeah. And my nose hurts. I've been blowing it so much. And I sneezed right as I was about to get on, and it went just into my beard. Like, in such a way that
like somebody that's like been trapped on Everest, somebody that died on Everest, and they're
somebody that loved me would be grossed out by it, you know, and like romantic love, like you disgust yourself, right? I mean, I speak for me. I disgust myself constantly on a daily basis,
every day. No,
same. It's like, wow, that's what you do. It's disgusting, you know. And look at how you live. It's revolting. But
in Amazon boxes. Yeah, I got
and you. And then strangers are revolting to the last. And you see your parents. So you ever see your dad with a piece of food on his face? It would be nicer to die. You know? But like a chick that you think is really hot.
Yeah.
Could have just like a glob of jizz on her face, and you'd be like, oh, she's still really hot. I'm saying that this sneeze
I've seen some
would have made somebody that
yeah.
looked at me like the way I look at that girl,
Right.
and they would have barfed. It was gross.
They would have buckled. They'd been like, "Ooh, I don't know."
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. The pinball man. We I think that's the thing we've connected on.
Oh hell yes! I just went down to the Silver Ballroom in St. Louis not too long ago. I met the owner. His name is Doc. He is a Australian man,
Sure.
and it's the first pinball bar in the United States. Actually, you know that?
Shit. We're gonna have to go down there then.
Silver Ballroom. Yeah. Oh no, we're gonna go for sure. But he's an awesome dude, and the place is really rad. And they had you know the game what's it called? Funhouse?
Yeah, with the
clown.
clown
That guy. Yeah. They've got one of the prototypes of the new like rebooted Funhouse. There's like 6 in the world.
Yeah.
And so you go there and you play it, and then they look at like the stats and results and stuff to optimize the game before it's like widely released. Pretty neat.
Yeah.
So that's a cool place. It's a cool place to go. And yeah, I like pinball very much.
Yeah, you're in the Chicago is the fucking the heart of it of the pinball game.
Oh yeah. I mean, so we got Stern, we got that horror movie pinball making company.
Spooky?
Yeah. I mean, I played the Halloween game last night for a long time.
Ooh, I haven't played that yet.
It's cool. It's weird. It's very like X-axis. But it's neat. And the new Evil Dead game is incredible.
I've seen video. I haven't played that.
Here's what's fucked up. You can play it as Evil Dead 1, Evil Dead or Evil Dead 2.
Okay.
I'm pretty good at Evil Dead, and Evil Dead 2, I fucking suck. It's the same table. I don't know what, like, if the magnet configuration is different or something. Because, you know, like, they do, like, work magnets, like, when your ball's, like, bouncing right here.
Yeah.
For the first, like, 2 balls, it'll bounce in, and then it bounces out after that, you know?
Yeah. So, Army of Darkness is, like, fucks you up.
No, Evil Dead 2.
Isn't that Army of Darkness?
No, that's Evil Dead 3.
I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna end this right now. Wait, what happens in the first?
I don't know. I've always been scared of horror movies, man.
Really?
Evil Dead 2 is the one where he's just like, it's just him alone in like a trailer, like beating himself up.
Okay.
Like where his hand attacks him and shit.
Cuts his arm off. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? I did play the. You told me about this one. I had not played it yet. The Total Nuclear Annihilation.
Yeah, that game was cool.
I only played it for a night. I couldn't understand the numbering. Like,
yeah, it's definitely weird. It's definitely a weird game. And I played a really good, well-maintained machine, and I loved it. And I've since played less well-maintained machines. And it hasn't held up. But I mean, still, like the most fucking cool game that I've played is that Weird Al game.
I haven't played that one. I know of it, but I haven't.
It's like the whole table is video.
Yeah.
And like there's like flippers that are, you can't see where they are, and like the ball will like go disappear into the boards, so to speak. It's pretty fucking cool. And then like the video changes, and as it does, I think the magnets configuration changes underneath, and so it's like it can have like totally different topography and landscape the whole time. It's neat. It's neat.
It's pretty crazy. It's we're reaching pinball technology that's like,
you think we're reaching the pinball singularity?
Yeah, the pinball singularity. Yeah, I don't know how I feel. A lot of videos, and but then you don't want it to be like old school.
I'm still here, don't worry.
Oh yeah, I got you. You don't want it to be like old school, like the pony circus or whatever, you know.
Yeah, I mean
50.
Yeah, the old pinball games can be kind of fun because they're so airy.
Yeah,
it's like you're playing like in zero gravity or something. But it's not as cool. It's not as cool as playing Godzilla. What's your favorite? What's your favorite? Like, it's going to be there game.
Godzilla's
like
hot.
Stern game. For me, it's Godzilla.
I do like Godzilla. For me, right now, Deadpool.
Deadpool's great because it's really fast.
Deadpool is, I feel like
it's also a mean game. You're like, you get no fucking quarter on that game. No pun intended.
But I do love Jaws as well.
Oh, Jaws is terrific. I love Jaws.
Yeah. But yeah, Deadpool or Jaws. But yeah, Godzilla is great as well. Better than the King Kong game for sure.
The King Kong game?
Yeah.
Where you can like constantly change the tracks. Like the like special button is always beeping the entire time.
Yeah.
And it like changes the, it's like the Indiana Jones thing where they switch the tracks and you go down this way instead of that way.
Yeah.
I hate that shit because I can't tell what the fuck is going on. And it's like, I don't know the game well. I don't have the map in my head of like what's happening. So I just like hit that button and I'm like, maybe this is better. And I'm like, oh, did I fall through that because I hit that button or I just don't know.
Yeah.
I know that game's got too much behind the scenes going on. I think it would probably be fun if I.
Yeah, and they've got like the weird like river rapid thing to the left.
Yeah, no, it is a fun game. I like it, but
it's fun. I can't tell you a Stern game that I'm like, God, this is just a fucking big hot turd,
What about Ghostbusters? The pins are too far apart. It's fucking ass. Same thing with Jurassic Park. Ghostbusters and Jurassic Park are like, they're fine in a pinch, but like you're gonna like be so angry at them by the end. I used to feel that way about Kiss, but like it's the only machine at Liars Club, and so I played it so much. Now I kind of love it.
What's a band other than Lawrence Arms? We've talked about this before, but for the people that weren't there, what's a couple of bands you would like to see?
Pinball?
Yeah.
As far as like, see, the thing is, the bands I think would have a good pinball game aren't necessarily bands I like at all. Because the first two things that came to mind were Faith No More and Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Faith No More. Yeah,
and I don't love either of those bands. Like, I think like In Sync would probably have a pretty fucking good machine.
I feel like GWAR and like
GWAR would be great. Misfits. You know what? I bet the Misfits have a pinball machine, and it sucks because Danzig's got some pretty serious ideas about what can fucking. What is that? What is that fucking? I don't. No, this shit's fucking stupid.
I don't want any pins on this pinball game.
It's just fucking stupid. I don't like it like that. Multi-ball. What is that?
Yeah, multi-ball. Michael Graves, Misfits, pinball machine.
Yeah, then it's just Monster Bash. Monster Bash.
Yeah, you just pick. Usually with the band games, you pick a song, but it's just the one.
Yeah.
Rammstein would be cool. Any band that's like quasi professional wrestling,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What about like? Okay, we're gonna talk about this. Let's talk fucking Turkey. What about fucking Oh shit! What did I just do?
Your camera is there.
No. I thought I turned my camera back on, but I hit some other button.
You just sent me $1,000 in Bitcoin.
Oh man! So that's what that like half of percent of like 1/10 of Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Judas Priest.
Oh yeah.
That would be a good pinball machine.
Painkiller, Hellbent for Leather.
Yeah, I mean just like
Motorhead, same.
Yeah, Motorhead would be like a fucking. It'd just be like one fucking like shoot straight down, and it's like comes back, and then like a lot of like black abyss. Who would be a good machine like in terms of Like to see again, it's like the Flaming Lips would probably have a great pinball machine,
Yeah.
but I am not a fan.
Ween? You're Ween.
Pinball
Ween.
McQueen? Pinball McQueen.
Yeah.
Weenball machine.
I don't know.
Peter Frampton.
There you go. Yeah,
Dude,
Bob Dylan.
There's a place here called Livewire, and it's kind of like a metal club, and they do a open mic guitar solo night where like these like dorks show up with their like Jacksons and Charvels around their neck and stand in a line, and there's a band on stage and they just play like a backing track, and then these dudes come up and they're like,
that's kind of sick. That's kind of sick.
I mean, it's straight out of a better Napoleon Dynamite. You know?
Sure.
But they have a Rush pinball machine.
Yeah.
And Rush sucks so bad.
They were for a time and a place. They're like, whenever I think of Rush, I'm like Kansas, you know, the band.
Yeah.
I'm just like a time and a place, you know.
When I think of Rush, I think of being in a dorm room, some dipshit fucking moron going, well, you can't deny that Neil Peart is like the greatest drummer of all time. I'm like, I sure can. I sure can deny that. They suck. If this is the way he's using his drumming abilities, he sucks. And this band sucks, and the music they make sucks. Therefore, they all suck. Like, I don't have like I'm not beholden to you because you spent a lot of time in your mom's fucking, you know, parlor fucking shredding scales until you can do them faster than anybody else. That's
sure.
like incel behavior. You know, it's like, hey, I held the door for you. I bought you dinner. You know, I said, please and thank you. So now, fuck me. You got it.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I can shred these scales really fast. And this guy could like fucking go 360 degrees on the drum and hit his fucking gong behind him and all this kind of shit, his China crash. Therefore, you have to like our band. No, I don't. I don't have to fucking like anything about your band. I don't. Your technical prowess is about as important to me in a band as like your ability to cook lasagna.
Can I say a thing?
Yes.
That I've been thinking of recently about a band.
Go ahead.
Okay. So I think there's a Canadian thing to Rush where it's like, fuck, this is our fucking Metallica. And I've been thinking of like the Tragically Hip.
Yeah.
Who I'm not like crazy stoked off of. But Canadian people are like,
they're the biggest band in Canada. It doesn't have any. They're like stadium band in Canada. They can't like draw flies in like the United States.
But I think it's a to talk about Rush. I think it's a being just the biggest Canadian band in the 70s has pushed them.
No, dude, nope. Buzz, they suck. I'll tell you this. Rush recently did a tour, like in the last like 10 years recently, where they had a bunch of rotisseries and they were rotisserying chicken during the show behind them on stage, like where the amps would normally be.
I know. Didn't Geddy Lee have like a washer machine, like like stacks of?
What is that shit?
I don't know.
I mean, it's not.
I can't defend it.
It doesn't matter if they're a good band. I mean, like if fucking listen, if the Rolling Stones were doing that, I'd be like, okay, whatever. But if it's Rush, it's like, what's the purpose here, Rush? And you know what the funny thing is? To really drive the salience of this home, the Rolling Stones would never fucking do that in a million years.
Right. Yeah.
Play in front of a fucking rotisserie chicken situation. But yeah, I mean, that fucking bass with no headstock. The 360 degrees of drums.
Yeah.
The chicken rotisseries. Spatially, they're all fucked up, man.
Yeah, that's fair. It's
I didn't realize it. I didn't mean to talk about your boyfriend Rush.
No. Rush is not my boyfriend.
Yeah.
You brought up Rush.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't think it was going to be met with
oh no, I agree. Like
a counter argument.
No, I'm not.
Hear me out, Rush. Actually, awesome.
Show you my Rush back piece.
It's just
Geddy Lee.
Just a toilet.
Yeah. Oh, you.
Oh.
But I don't know. The Canadians just latch on. Anybody that's like doesn't have a lot of
taste.
Oh my gosh, Brendan. I feel that I was thinking about like Alabama stuff recently about like the biggest Alabama like punk bands and stuff. I'm like, I can't think of people to.
Who are Alabama punk bands?
Great question. The Handsome Scoundrels. I know that for sure.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Trying to think of like the biggest ones. Do you remember XBX RX? You heard that band? Alabama punk bands. Let's see. I'm Googling. Cancer Slug.
Oh yeah.
They're probably the biggest one. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's tough. It's like we gotta grab onto this fucking thing, you know?
Yeah. I mean, but like the thing is, like, how are you gonna be? I remember the band that played with us in Birmingham. I think it was Birmingham. You say Birmingham, don't you?
It's Birmingham. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Birmingham is across the way.
Jolly old London. Yeah. London. And whatever London's dad is called. Birmingham, the band we played with was like a psychobilly band where like the bass player was like on an upright bass and he had like a fucking like this series of triangles for hair, like one going down, one going up, and like
that sounds about right.
And then like he had a like, you know, like people have a battle vest and it's got like a bunch of patches on it.
Yep.
He had that, but with magic markers instead of patches.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
And he smashed the bass, which was like, he did it. He was like, pretty badass, huh? We're all like,
an upright bass?
What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Yeah, dude.
Like, no, that's not cool.
I'd say, smashing an upright bass. That's
to like psychobilly. I guess like adroitly, but not belovedly in front of Against Me fans in 2001.
Oh, yeah, that was, I grew up in Mobile on the coast, and so Against Me would come through all the time. And if you're going to New Orleans or out to Texas or anything.
Oh hell yeah, we'd go through Mobile all the time. I mean, we never stopped, but we'd go through.
Oh my! I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, Brandon.
Go under the tunnel under the downtown. So
go
cool.
in the tunnel. Yeah.
So cool.
The Bankhead Tunnel. No, through the George Wallace Tunnel. That's still called the George Wallace Tunnel.
Well, that's good. I mean, like
the interstate tunnel. Yeah.
Didn't he just die?
No, he was the bad. He was the bad guy that was like segregation today, segregation tomorrow.
Oh, I'm thinking of another guy. Who am I thinking of? Anyway, I don't want to talk about it because I just sound fucking stupid.
Oh yeah. Well, that just that's what our landmarks are here in Alabama.
Yeah. Not hate, heritage.
For some, man. I don't know.
Yeah, but isn't it like the heritage when it is like hate? It's gonna get in there a little bit.
Is hate, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, hey, like this coffee that we picked the beans out of these like meerkats shit. It's not shit. It's beans. It's like
It's
right,
beans.
but it's like in shit.
Wait a second. Yeah, we're
and like
one step away.
you wouldn't go into the shit to get beans if the shit didn't have a component that was like kind of necessary for the whole thing.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, we're just we're just one step away from the fucking the cat shit coffee down here.
And I think you're a few steps away. I mean, that shit hasn't really even made it to like Manhattan yet. That's just like Paris and Milan.
Yeah, man. I mean, we're fine. We're almost at an hour here.
Okay.
We can start wrapping this rascal.
Sure. Yeah. Ooh, hey, I like that.
Watch out. But what you got? So we're doing the war on Easter, the road to war on Easter, and then war on Easter in
That's
March,
right.
And then you got dates in England.
Yep.
For Manchester Punk Fest with Dead to Me, right?
That's correct.
Around Manchester Punk Fest.
Yeah, Manchester Punk Fest, and I'm playing in London and also Bristol, I want to say.
Yeah, I think that's right. I haven't looked.
The answer is Bristol.
Bristol.
Boom, at the Rough Trade.
Ooh, that's a good spot.
Yeah, hey, let me tell you guys a little story about where the fuck I'm
Bristol?
playing. You know, since ostensibly there's a reason for this kind of media blitz. I will be along with the Handsome Scoundrels.
That's right, baby.
St. Louis, Missouri, at the Sinkhole on March 12th, the 13th in Nashville at the Cobra, with Tightwire as well, and Handsome Scoundrels
on the road.
Yeah, on all these. And then Birmingham, Alabama, at
Trim Tab Brewing. March 14th for
March 14th, and it's going to be fucking we're gonna fuck some cousins at that one.
Oh yeah. The official war on Easter is March 14th in Birmingham.
That's right.
Do some. Well, there's gonna be some silly extracurriculars going on.
Yeah, we're gonna raise that. Who was it they brought back from the dead? Ezekiel? No.
Lazarus
from
the pit.
Yeah, get in the pit, Lazarus. Get in the pit, Lazarus.
That fucking pit, dude. Lazarus, I want to see you tear this pit apart.
Yep, and then for those of you in the United Kingdom, New Cross Inn in London was Dead to Me. Yeah. Bristol, Rough Trade, Dead to Me. That's April 3rd. London is April 2nd. And April 4th, Manchester Punk Fest with all those punks and all those festivities.
Manchester Punk Fest?
No, I've never fucking played Manchester Punk Fest.
I've been to Bristol and London, but I have not been to Manchester yet.
So me and Dan Adriano did a tour. Like I want to say it was like 2012, and it was all of Western Europe, and we took trains everywhere. And we were taking the train to Manchester, and it was so fucking jammed up. And then like every place we went was like so full. We were like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
And somebody's like, "The Stone Roses got back together and they're playing."
Oh shit!
And they're playing 3 nights. Now, Michael, how many? Like, what do you think of the venue size? Like, how many people? 3 nights. Stone Roses, Manchester
back together.
Yeah,
I would think like a soccer stadium for them in Manchester.
Like how much? Like
100?
Yeah, it was 64,000 people a night.
64,000 people?
Yeah.
It's another thing. It depends on the country. You know, English people, Stone Roses are like.
Yeah, they're like fucking Marmite to them. Everybody else is just terrible, and then they're like, fucking can't get enough of it.
I mean, I want to be adored. Hot song, but
more like I want to be a dork.
Oh my god! Yeah. I'm cutting it off right now.
Take that, England, or as some people call it, London.
Shit. But yeah, man. Anything else while we're wrapping this thing up? Yeah.
No, man. I can't wait. I can't wait to get back on the open road, feel the wind in my hair and your hand in my pants, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, man. Stay on. I'm gonna hit stop.
Okay.
But stay on. Brendan, you had options, but you decided to talk to me, and I appreciate it, man.
Oh man, you did too, and you did too, bro.
All right. Thanks, Brendan.
Thank you.